went to bleeding races. 'Twas on the 9th of June, 1862, on a summer's afternoon. I took the bus to Banbury's and she was heavy laden. Away we went along Collingwood Street, that's on the road to bleeding.
You're watching Toon Army TV. Please like, please subscribe, and please follow my channel. All the social medias will be down below in the description. As you can see in the title, I have changed my channel officially from 100% NUFC to Toon Army TV. I've now served over 3 years on YouTube, and I felt like now was the right time to really kick my channel on to the next level, if that is possible and where possible. And I felt after 6 months of planning this new name, I feel like Toon Army TV is the correct name for this channel now. A lot of you will be asking what happened to 100% NUFC. Well, I will talk about that in this video, so stay watching. First of all, I just want to say thank you very much to everybody who was bothered to leave a comment on my new intro and my new outro for Toon Army TV. That was released on Friday night, and that will remain for the foreseeable future. So the new introduction, as you've already seen, that reflects me, that reflects Newcastle United as a club, and what this channel will be offering you, the viewer of this channel, and going forward, if you are a existing or a new subscriber, this is what you will expect on the channel. But I will talk about that further on in this video, so like I say, stay tuned. Like I say, with the music, it reflects the club. It's old, but I like it, and I'm sure a lot of you guys like it too. And everything that is in the introduction reflects me as a Newcastle United supporter. The outro, as I've said before, if you haven't seen it already, do give it a watch. I do enjoy it. Shearer is a legend at this football club, always will be a legend at this football club. The club's all-time top goal scorer, the Premier League's all-time top goal scorer, and I've got nothing but positivity about Alan Shearer and the famous Gallagher end as well. And the famous chant of Shearer, Shearer, that reflects Newcastle United Football Club and what he means to us as a player. Now, the first question you will ask, why did I change from 100% NUFC to Toon Army TV? Well, it's not the first time that I've changed the channel name. When I first started out on YouTube on the 19th of April 2017, the channel was originally called Newcastle United, One Club, One City, where I basically started YouTube when the championship season was coming to its conclusion. And then when we got into the new season, I just felt the name was too big and I wanted to shorten the name. Now, I did call it 100% NUFC, as you have known it when you've been subscribing to the channel and watching my content. But another YouTuber had a very similar name to me. I'm not going to mention it, but I felt like I needed to change the name. I like to be different, and I don't want a very similar name to somebody else. It's not about competition for myself. It's all about being myself and being different to everybody else and doing things my way for the benefit of the channel and being different, like I say, to everybody else. So after 6 months and with all of the time now, I've decided to call my channel name Toon Army TV, and I feel it's the right name. It's fitting for the channel moving forward, and I feel it's a bit more professional than 100% NUFC. In the next question, I will talk about why I decided to drop 100% NUFC. So you all ask, why Toon Army TV and not 100% NUFC? Well, Toon Army TV, for me, it represents Newcastle United. Toon is the Toon in Newcastle. Everybody likes to, have a drink before and after the game. In Newcastle is known for its nightlife. The Army is the army of supporters. So the Toon Army, we all support Newcastle United and get behind the lads. And TV is a lot more professional these days. There's a lot more channels, more than ever before, are using TV at the end of their name. And I feel it's a bit more professional. It sounds better than just 100% NUFC. And the reason why I call it TV at the end of Toon Army TV is because you can watch YouTube on your TV, you can watch it on your laptop, you can watch it on your tablet, you can watch it on your phone, you can watch it wherever you like if it is electrical device. And I just believe it is the right name in the right way to go about things. Now, as you can see in the top left-hand corner, you can see a watermark on this video, and that will be on every single video for the foreseeable future, like I used to have with the original 100% NUFC logo. I did drop that logo watermark because it didn't look quite good on videos, whereas this one actually doesn't look too bad. And basically the reason why I use a watermark is because it's important nowadays with more people doing YouTube more than ever before. I do have that fear that somebody's going to rip my content and use it, and I don't want that to happen. So any content that I do and I see people taking it, if it's got my watermark in the top, then I know that it belongs to me because I've taken pride to make that content, to produce it to the best of my ability, to then publish it onto YouTube for you guys, the subscribers, to watch. And I think it's important nowadays with the technology getting better to make the best quality videos as possible. And when you make some content, I think it's important to have a watermark to reflect that you're a good channel and that you're respected and that you take pride in what you do. And I think it's something I've always wanted to bring back to the channel. As you can see, it's on the left hand side, but that may change. It might go on, you know, the top right hand side, the bottom right hand side, or the bottom left hand side. It all depends on the video and what's going on in the picture, but that watermark will stay there for the foreseeable future. Let me know what you think about the new watermark, and like I say, it reflects the new logo as well for Toon Army TV. So as you can see, like in the watermark, it's got the TV at the top, and then it's got Toon Army TV to reflect what the channel is about. Now, moving on, the next question is, why did I decide to drop 100% NUFC from the original name that served for, I would say, a good 18 months, if not longer? Well, because I've decided to change it to TV, and I feel like 100% NUFC TV, it just doesn't really fit, and I don't like the idea now of having numbers at the start of my channel name. I feel like it doesn't really rank as much as well when it comes to people finding your channel. I think it's important to have letters rather than numbers. That's just the way I look at it. It's not superstitious or anything like that. It's not trying to gain more subs. It's something everybody, if you're a YouTuber, you want more subscribers, you want more engagement. I've been getting the subscribers, I've been getting the engagement, probably not as many subscribers as I would imagined, but I believe with the new channel name, it might just, you know, move us forward a little bit more, you know, with the subscribers and with the more professionalism of the channel. It might then take us on to that next level. I'm not saying I want to be right up there with anybody else. I want to be the level that I can work at, which is to do the content at the best of my ability, which is going to reflect Toon Army TV. Don't get us wrong, 100% NUFC served me really well. A lot of people know me through 100% NUFC. It was the longest serving name of this channel, but now it's time to change the channel name up to make sure it stands out with the rest of the channels on YouTube. I'm not trying to battle with anybody else. I just want to be myself. I don't battle with anybody else. It's a case of doing the things the way I want to do it and build my own subscriber base and build up my own audience. I think every YouTuber has a target. I do have a long-term target, which I'll not reveal, but in the short term, you know, everybody wants to grow in their own individual way. And yes, I know doing YouTube by yourself is difficult. I've always done this channel by myself from day one, starting from April the 19th, 2017, right up to this day, 3 years on YouTube, April the 19th, 2020. It's just important, you know, with me now being 3 years on YouTube, that I try and take the channel on and do a little bit more than I've done ever before. And that now, you know, moves me onto the structure of the channel. So what are the changes? I've just mentioned structure. It's important now more than ever before, and you've probably seen it on my previews, my reviews. I'm trying to be a bit more structured in what I do. So I've got a deadline to get those videos out. That's what I want to do now going forward with the channel. So when it comes to match previews for the channel, I want to try and get out the preview 2 days before kickoff, 48 hours. So say, for example, if there's a match on Saturday at 3 o'clock, then the preview will be out on Thursday, 3 o'clock. So you've got 48 hours to check out the video. If there is a game on Saturday night, 5:30, it'll be 5:30 on the Thursday, 48 hours. Then Sunday, for example, if it's a 2 o'clock kickoff or a 4:30 kickoff, it'll be 2 o'clock or 4:30 on the Friday, so on and so forth. You get the idea. The reviews, there'll be quick thoughts straight after the game. By quick thoughts of a match, it'll be anything up to about 3 minutes. And then the review will always be out on the midnight the next day, if not at some point of the next day, ideally in the morning, if not the afternoon. So you will always see the review the day after the game, where I talk about it in depth and give my own opinion on the game that I've just watched regarding Newcastle United. That now brings me on to vlogs. There will be some matchday vlogs for next season. I will be going back to games. I will stress that I've only boycotted the season, this one, under Steve Bruce, because of what Mike Ashley did to Rafa Benitez. But like I say, after next season, I will get back to doing vlogs, even if Mike Ashley's in charge of the football club, even if it's still Steve Bruce as manager and the ownership hasn't gone through. Whatever happens, I will be there next season. Now, in terms of fan cams, if you want to see fan cams, let me know down below in the comments section. If you want to get on the channel and give your thoughts about the game, then you're more than welcome to pop on the channel. I'll try and get a location somewhere, maybe around the ground, maybe ideally the back end of the ground where the Leazers is, and then you can talk about the game, or even the East Stand. That is within the planning as well. Also, if you want to jump on the matchday vlogs, I will always be out the side of the club shop. So if you want to see us there, then if you want to jump on and gives you score predictions, etc., then you're more than welcome to do that. I'll always be there about an hour and 15 minutes before kickoff. So that will be me next season. So you will see matchday vlogs when the new season kicks off. As of the new season, of course, I've boycotted. I've done a couple of away games, but like I say, with us not going to games, the channel has, died to death, and I will admit that. Of course, with vlogs, people enjoyed the vlogs, so they will be coming back next season, whether you like it or not. Now, moving on to non-league. I do want to do Gateshead games and Blythe Spartans games. I know it's Toon Army TV, and I know it's a Newcastle United channel, but it's important to support the non-league teams as well. And I've got a passion for non-league. I always have and always will give, my support to the likes of Gateshead and Blythe Spartans. So you will see some non-league games on this channel. So be warned, if you don't like non-league, well, always skip the video. Don't unsubscribe because it's a non-league video. Just bypass it and watch the next one, or watch previous videos that I've done before. The next one will be stadium tours. Of course, there's stadium tours on this channel from St James's Park, Wembley, but I want to do a lot more European stadium tours like Benfica, Barcelona, Real Madrid, Inter Milan, Juventus, even stadiums in Britain in the Premier League, Championship, etc. You know the score. I want to do it, and I want to get it out on this channel. So it'll be Toon Army visits, such and such a ground. That will be coming on this channel very, very soon, hopefully next season. The next one will be Toon Army Weekly. Now, I used to call it Toon Weekly. It'll be Toon Army Weekly, which will basically be me talking about the news of Newcastle United, any breaking news that's been filtering over the club. They tend to come out around the summer in January when there's transfers, etc., etc. And I tend to get people on like Peter, Lee, Rubenstein, Renty. All these people that get their opinions on, players maybe potentially signing for the club, takeover, etc. These things that involve the football club. That will be coming very, very soon in the summer. So stay tuned for that. And live streams as well. Like, it's something I want to introduce onto the channel more. I know you guys seem to be enjoying them. So they will be coming very, very soon. I don't know when, but hopefully I'm going to try and introduce them a lot more over the summer and next season to get your thoughts on the match as well. It's important, as subscribers of this channel, to have your say on the match and matters going on around the football club. Like I say, yes, I like to do the channel by myself, but I like to get other people on as well. Nobody is not forced to come on the channel. If you want to come on the channel, you're more than welcome. If you don't want to, then that's absolutely fine. You're well within your own rights to have your own say if you want to or not. And then gaming, I've put very limited. So like I say, I'm not a massive gamer, truth be told, but I'll try my very best to do some FIFA content if I possibly can. I try and start FIFA and then I sort of grow disinterested very quickly. So it's in the pipeline, but I'll put for now very, very limited. Now that moves me on to social media. Of course, you would have followed me on Instagram and Twitter, 100% NUFC. That is now Toon Army TV. Nothing has changed. Keep following my social medias. It's just the name. It's now Toon Army TV, and that is here to stay on Instagram and Twitter. If you haven't followed me on that, please drop me a follow as well, and I'll follow you back. And like I say, I want to grow the Instagram channel, and I also want to try and grow the Twitter as well going into next season. I don't tend to go on it a lot, but that will start to change next season. And then that brings me lastly onto 2,600 subscribers. So I want to say a massive thank you to everybody who has supported me, in 3 years. Who would have thought, that I would have been sat here on 2,600 subs? Take it as you leave it. Some people think that's not a big number, but to me it is, 2,600 people watching my channel, wherever you are in the world. It's always massively appreciated. Every comment that I see, it's always replied back to. And for everybody who just sticks the like on the videos as well, and who, promotes my channel out and just helps my channel to grow, it's absolutely fantastic. And anybody who I see, in real life who approaches us and says your channel's really good, you get a few people who say your channel's awful, etc., etc. But at the end of the day, that makes me thrive. It makes me want to do a lot more content, and it makes me become a stronger person as well. Life isn't easy. Doing YouTube is not easy. Finding the time to do videos isn't easy. But now I believe with a bit of structure, it really is going to try and take my channel forward to the next level. What is the next level? Nobody knows what the next level is. Everybody just wants to be better than what they were before. But in terms of the subscribers, the long-term aim is basically 3,000 subs by Christmas. If I can get that before, that would be fantastic. We're only, less than 300 away now. So if we could do that and get it up to, 2,700 and grow, get better, that's what I want to do. So if you haven't subbed already and you've watched this full video, please go along and subscribe and be the future, of this channel, and get commenting, be part of the conversation, and be part of the new channel name of Toon Army TV. And if you see me around in the ground and you want to be part of the channel, let us know. Get on. You're more than welcome. And the aim is to just keep growing in my own way. I'm not a quick growing channel. I am a small channel. I'm not going to be somebody I'm not. I'm always going to be myself. And like I say, I don't get paid to do YouTube. People say you get paid. I don't. If I get paid to do YouTube, then for me, it's not a lot of money. I don't get paid at all whatsoever. I literally work and I'll get paid for that. Anything I earn from work is what I get. I do this for a hobby, out of interest, and to engage with more Newcastle United fans than ever before. So yeah, like I say, thank you very much for understanding and realising why the channel has to change from, 100% NUFC to Toon Army TV. Rest in peace, 100% NUFC, but now the future is Toon Army TV, and I hope you enjoy it, and I hope you tell your friends, you share the channel, you keep liking, you keep subscribing, you keep commenting, you keep following on social media, and you keep getting involved with me and the channel. Like I say, it's great to have you all on board, and like I say, it's a big moment, for me to try and move forward, and that's what any YouTuber ever wants to do, is just move forward, on to that next level. So thank you very much for watching. You've been watching Sharky, Toon Army TV, and I'll see you all in the next one. Keep it tuned. Bye-bye.
Hey,